my Brooklyn, go see Chirac, Southside, C12, 911, grrr to the Riasi, we still outside. Mine on the richest, heart in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, you thrive in it. Ghana boys stocks on the rise, Charlie, this flex know they ready. See, we were not to ride nobody wave, we the ones who started with it. Translation, Yanni had to buy, Yanni again hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it, That's how you know we lit. Grrr.
Trust, me taking no loss. We be the hottest on the scene. Gemstones from the dust. Big dog to leash. Where's the love in the streets? Put my heart on the beat. See that blood on my sheets. Yeah, when we ready, me hit it heavy. I zoom out the pride of my people already. Them I see Ellie. Me, I'm just sharing my journey. I'm thankful that people they hear me. Tribe of Joseph, I'm ahead of the bunch. P5, I was starving for months. A running cutscene, but on my pockets, me need my DNA. Baby for lunch, but we call me a star before BBC. Don't take a lot to get rid of me. Me and them don't get the same. Me and them don't get the same. Before I die, they gonna know who the name is. They say I move like I'm nameless. Cause I only come for the money bags and I don't really wanna be famous. Man, I wanna
we going crazy, we at the top and we never gon' stop. Hop in a ghost, I'ma get swayzy. I just got off of the jet and I cry. I win in a Humvee, I lie. I be on go cause I come from the shot. I'm shooting back, I ain't ducking no shots. Got power like Samson, I cut off the locks. Chirac, Tema, in the cut like I'm Fredo Santana. Uju Banton, I hop in the Bama, the world is mine. I'm Tony Montana, I'm Pelican Fly. Diamonds on me cause I'm rapping a rock. I'ma go hard, I ain't killing them soft. I'm up in the hills, I feel like I'm Lauren, you ready or not? I like who got businesses, I'm CEO of mine. 1980 Prezi Road.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Baltimore Ravens and the Detroit Lions. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Pulls it in at the 13, and he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
19 tight.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down, Lions on a pickup of 13. Jacobs going to try the middle. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Lions at a disappointing 0-4 for the first month of the year. It's been really a lost first month of the season, that's for sure.
And they still believe they have potential. They still believe they're a good team. But they have to absolutely start showing it right now. 0-4? That doesn't even sound right to them.
Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Josh Jacobs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. To throw is Perkins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Perkins. And he'll find Hall. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Open net is Waddle, complete.
Perkins pass complete to Jalen Waddle. A gain of 4.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Throwing is Perkins. Another catch there for Waddle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. He's got a man, complete. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 43 yards.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game. And they hit that one there for big yardage.
A good red zone run there, 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. This pass out wide to Hall. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. On 4th down, Perkins. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. And a tackle there by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Well, that's the thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They go play action with Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Flush to his right. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So a chance to breathe easier now. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Jacobs bulldozes past him, and he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Second and goal.
2nd down and goal. Hurts. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Lions go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now 1st and 10 at the 11.
That's good for the Lions.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 12-yard line.
18 Rattler.
Throwing is Hurts. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Perkins. He's got a man. Complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. On first down, Perkins. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
After the success they had on the second play of the drive, I think they were trying to recreate it with that pass, weren't they?
Yeah, they were trying to go a little tic-tac-toe, 3 plays into the end zone.
I like that. Can I just put the X in the middle of the block as the defense just did there?
Sure. They'll send Brown in motion right. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
They'll look to throw again. Got a man, it's Waddle, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he stopped immediately there. On the tackle, it's Randy Gregory. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Ball again. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Perkins. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Lions force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 10.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. There on the tackle, Minka Fitzpatrick.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
19 tight, 19 tight.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. 2nd and 5 now. Hurts. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll go option on 2nd down, right side. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. For the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by McManus is good, and that will do it for this 1st half. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
They go play action here on first down. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Second down at 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 36-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 23. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Back to throw again. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw. Perkins. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's second down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to mix.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. First and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Second down, Jacobs once more. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Here's Hurts to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. So the defense does their job. They get rid of that 0 on the scoreboard. Now we'll see if their offense can come to play.
Well, that's the way you get things started, right? Score yourself on defense, give the ball back for your offense, and tell them, let's go. We're in the game now.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Throwing on first down. Perkins. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. From 21 yards away. And the Ravens are able to cut into that deficit. Lutz good on the extra point. And this is back to an 8-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Pulls it in at the 13.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. On first down, Hurts. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
That's good for the Lions.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
Hurts. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play there for Detroit. 58 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. Jalen Hurts with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. McManus's point after is good, and the lead is up to 15 now. Taken at about the 1. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly. We can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 65 yards rushing for him now to this point. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Got his man, it's London. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. First target, first catch, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Ravens' 19-yard line.
A give, it's Jacobs off the option. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
The Lions on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Out of the gun now on third down. Over the middle, complete. It's Jacobs. And the Lions are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. And in for the Lions, touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 51 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. That is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They'll run with Hall. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. To throw is Perkins. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. They'll try to run with Hall. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Breece Hall. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. They're going to try and run. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
They're on 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers getting together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
He'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. So this punt sails out of bounds across midfield. Now the question, they're going to spot it right at the 40, the 40-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there.
He's got a man, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now Perkins. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Jalen Petrie picks it up. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the first at the 29. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game. In this sequence here, maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing is Perkins. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win.
And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
So this likely just to get the final score a bit closer given the time remaining, but they'll have a go for 2 here. One final shot. They'll look to throw. But he will not get into the end zone. And that one hurts as it will remain a 2-score game here in the fourth. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this will be covered up by the Lions. And that might just about seal the deal. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against the top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities, and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way with them, took it to them, and knocked them back on their heels and surprised the heck out of them.
So for the Lions, it took a while, but they finally get that first win after 4 straight losses. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll try to make amends next week as they